gave out all her knowledge. Judy shared all her skills. Judy gave it all. Judy has left empty. As we celebrate her life, we are reminded of the power of dedication and the profound difference one individual can make in the lives of many.
As young lawyers, I thought that what we should aspire to do is, progress, make money, and grow careers as successful lawyers. But apparently, Judy had a different calling, the calling of servant leadership. She had been called to serve the downtrodden and the vulnerable. For the rest of her life, I watched in amazement as Judy served the vulnerable with passion and compassion.
Ladies and gentlemen, we want to celebrate a great, great lady. And how you know people are great is because any story told about them, none of them is the same. Otherwise, if all of us told the same story, we'll say she only had one story. But everyone, if I asked you, turn to the person next to you, share a story, it will be totally different.
While at FIDA Kenya, senior counsel chiseled her name by standing for the marginalized and prosecuting their cases, even when powerful forces wanted such violations hushed up. Indeed, sometimes a mere mention of her name sent chills down the spines of many absentee fathers and those accused of battering their wives and children. She was also there to help women, girls, and children when they were being disinherited.
Her advocacy for women's rights and equality left an indelible mark, notably through her landmark case against the Kenyan government for its failure to ensure 30% representation for women. Her unwavering commitment to public awareness led her to demystify family law across various platforms, be it radio, television, print media, and numerous Law Society of Kenya, CPD seminars, empowering individuals with both knowledge and hope.
At the Judges Colloquium in 2021, she reminded judges that the pens in their hands were powerful tools. Their decisions could determine whether a child will attend school or whether a parent could have access to their child, among other rights. She acknowledged that the decisions made by the division directly and significantly impacted people's lives.
I was in the family division for about 3 years in Nairobi. Judy appeared before me on a number of occasions. I can't remember a case she prosecuted, a divorce case she prosecuted to the end. She endeavored to preserve the marriage. We have lost a pillar of the marriage institution. And when I heard of her demise, what came to my mind immediately is that
I've lost a comrade, a neighbor, who invited me to that relief neighborhood you have talked about when she moved there. And I liked it, but I could not afford the house in the gated community. But she helped me identify a plot and held my hand as we constructed and went through the turmoil of construction with her. You know how contractors hold you ransom. One time we were with Judy inspecting the construction, and the contractor was not doing the right thing. And when a quarrel ensued, he threw the keys to me. And he knew how vulnerable I was because I had a loan to pay, the house is not moving, and there is no end in sight. But Judy took the contractor aside, they negotiated, and came to a settlement. So Judy always solved all manner of problems. And I ended up being her neighbor. We had numerous walks in the neighborhood before my life changed drastically. More than 3 years ago, I will miss a neighbor recently when I was stranded. Judy was the first responder to my flight. She was wondering whether to go and get for me a boat. But I had already freed, and I know the pain of being a refugee from your own house.
We as pastors consulted Judy when it came to matters of family, especially when we started to deal with issues of couples possibly going through divorce. Our first point of call was to Judy. And I remember calling Judy at one point, seeking her wisdom and her counsel of a certain matter. And Judy would always give such wisdom with clarity, because that's who Judy was. So on behalf of Nairobi Chapel,
the family of our brother John, Eric, and Wairimu, before you this afternoon, Lord, it is our prayer that...
And I'm speaking in my capacity as the chair of the task force that was appointed by the President in May 2023 to review the legal and regulatory framework governing religious organizations in the Republic. This, of course, was necessitated especially by after the Shakahola tragedy. Because I still remember after we visited Shakahola, that particular day, 13 bodies were exhumed, mainly children. And Judy was a mother. She knew the rights of people. She could see where rights had been infringed upon. And you bond, you connect, you become one. You are not just a task force, you are a team of fellow Kenyans, and you begin to feel the tears together.
We have lost a wonderful soul as a country. A lady who believed in constitutionalism. She believed that women's rights are human rights, and she lived every moment fighting for the Kenyan woman. And not only that, girl child. And these days when we have a government that has lost sense of direction with regard to abductions, Judy has left us at a time when we needed her most, because the rest of us have committed to continue the struggle to make sure that Kenya is a true constitutional democracy.